Is every BIM project successful? In this video, I want to discuss how projects can go wrong, and I'll be very candid in my explanation. We were once approached by a design firm to handle their architectural drawing production using BIM. This project was substantial, approximately 1.1 million square feet of built-up area. When we joined, the schematic design was complete and had been developed in CAD. We were supposed to recreate the design in BIM and take the work forward. Our scope of work included developing the detailed design, coordination with other design consultants, class detection, and delivering construction documentation or GFC drawings. Additionally, we were also managing the common data environment or BIM 360. It was called BIM 360 back then, but now Autodesk has rebranded it to Autodesk Construction Cloud or ACC by adding in more or additional features. Considering that I'm an architect with prior experience working in architecture firms, I was assigned the role of SPOC or single point of contact. I was managing and overseeing the project, and my job was to plan and deliver the drawings with the utmost quality. Initially, we started the project with 4 resources, myself and 3 junior architects. From the very beginning, we realized that the delivery timelines were extremely tight, and I personally felt that this would lead to a difficult situation considering the quantum of work. The number of resources, it depends on the commercial contract of the project, so I had a very little say in that. However, our team was working at full throttle to achieve the deliverables. In the initial month, we encountered the fundamental challenges of misaligned expectations. Despite a repeated explanation about the BIM processes, the client continued to expect immediate drawing outputs as they would in a CAD workflow. They had the perception that BIM should be faster than CAD. After all, it's a newer technology. This partial information, or I would say a misinformation, added another layer of pressure. As weeks progressed, this fundamental difference became more profound. We were diligently developing the comprehensive models with proper coordination and class detection, exactly that BIM is designed for. But this essential groundwork was being perceived as delays rather than the necessary process steps. It was around the 4th or the 5th month when these factors started compounding, and which led to resource constraint, and managing the project became very difficult. Eventually, after careful consideration, our upper management took the decision to discontinue our involvement in the project. Our team was naturally disappointed as we had invested considerable efforts and really wanted to see the project succeed. Now, let me give you my personal insights and understandings of why this project fell apart. Number 1, our client was expecting drawing production from day 1 and wanted drawings in isolation even while model development was in progress. This is reasonable if you're working in CAD, but BIM is parametric modeling. Unlike CAD, you cannot work in isolation. BIM has a gestation period where drawing production can only start when you have an optimum level of modeling in place, because everything is connected. Number 2, the delivery schedule was established by our client, the design firm, to their client, considering CAD-based delivery timelines. And when there was a switch to BIM-based delivery, the entire schedule became misaligned. This is problematic because payment milestones are often linked to delivery schedule. You need to revise your contracts and payment terms when working with BIM so that it reflects the different workflow and delivery. And number 3, it felt like this project was not serious about BIM implementation. BIM felt more like a formality, and there was no BEP in place, BIM Execution Plan. The developer or the main client needs to have a very clear objective about BIM implementation, and the objective ultimately needs to trickle down to all the consultants. Since we were shielded by our client, the design firm, we were not in the forefront of communication or in touch with the main client. This created a communication gap or a barrier where the true value and requirements of BIM were lost in translation between multiple parties. So the bottom line is, when you switch from CAD to BIM, it's not just a software switch. It demands a change in the entire workflow, the processes, and most importantly, your mindset. BIM projects fail not because of technical shortcomings, but because of misaligned expectations and lack of proper planning. If you're considering BIM for your project, ensure that everyone, from your main client to the last consultant, understand what BIM truly involves. Otherwise, you might end up with a situation like ours where despite best efforts, the project could fall apart. Alright, thank you so much for your time. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.